Here's what I want you to think about, okay? Pretend that I'm Mario, okay? I'm coming to your house. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. Here I am, okay? I walk into your door, and based on the problem, eyes over here, please. Based on the problem, the moment I walk into your door, how much you owe me? $40. Okay, what does that sound like to you? Immediately, you owe me $40. What does that sound like? Initial value. Okay, so I want you to underline $40, and I want you to write initial value. Wherever you can find room. You can write IB as long as you know what IB stands for. Initial value. All right, then it says plus $25 an hour. What does that sound like? Yeah? Because that means every single hour that he's there, you're going to have to charge how much more? Another 25, another 25, another 25, and so on. Okay. So this is our rate of change. Very good. Rate of change. Well done. Well done. All of you. All right. So next to initial value, what do you think I want you to write? Y-intercept. Okay, slash Y-intercept. Because on a graph, the initial value, okay, so you with me? Okay, you're writing all of this down with me? Okay, that's where your line will cross the what? The y-axis. It's where the line will cross the y-axis. It intersects the y-axis.
Wait, is it intercept or intersect?
It's intercept, but it intersects. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Most people's equations I saw looked great. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it.
Wait, is it minus 4?
Will you tell me, is he giving you money when you walk in the door? No, you're having to spend the money. Okay? So it's y equals 25x plus 40. If that's the case, listen, if that's the case, then your y value represents what?
Money. The money. The pay
Money.
An hour.
Money what?
Oh,
you have to pay.
Yeah.
Right? If it was money he owed you, then it would be minus 40 because he would owe you that money. But it's plus 40 because that's the money you are spending to pay the plumber. So it's money to pay plumber. Okay, that's why it's very important that you define your variables. Otherwise, it can get confusing very fast. Okay, money you pay the plumber versus X. What is the X value?
The hours that he's coming.
Number of hours. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to label my rate of change and my initial value. What's another name for initial value?
Y-intercept.
Y-intercept. Another name for my rate of change is slope. Very good. All right. Now for the table. There's been a lot of confusion about the table, so I'm going to clarify that. Okay, so I've got an X side and a Y side. X is the hours. Y is the money you spend, okay? So we start at 0 hours, and at 0 hours, how much do you have to spend? $40. At 1 hour, you have to spend $40 plus $25 times the 1 hour. All right? Which is how much money? $65. Okay? For 2 hours, you have to spend the $40 plus 25 times 2, or 25 plus 25, which would be how much? $90. $90. Oh, no. 40 plus 25 is 5. Very good, yeah. Multiplication is repeated addition, so you're either doing it this way or just adding 25 each time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Then 3 hours would be how much money? 115, 4 hours would be 140, 5 hours would be 165, and 6 hours would be 190. Okay? Or like JC and Lulu pointed out, you can just add 25 to the Y values each time. So that's the same thing, you're just adding on 1 more hour to the already expense at the beginning, or the hour before. Okay? Okay, I changed my Y values to go up by tens because it didn't match the graph at all. No. Okay, so where is my initial value? 0.40. What's another name for the initial value? Y-intercept. I need everybody to say that with me. The Y-intercept. Thank you, robots. Good job. All right. This is, yeah, I said that. I erased the Y values and did new ones. What? Sure. Okay, so that is the Y-intercept. Yes. Okay. The Y-intercept. Then 1 goes up to 65, is that right? 2 goes up to 90, and so on. Okay, and then you draw your line. You don't have to plot all the points because you need 2 points to plot a line.
You need 2?